Hello Mech Warriors. On this week's edition of Mech Review, I'm reviewing the Bane 1, and I think I've come up with something that actually works really well for me and also might work really well for you. This is going to seem like a kind of a generic build, but trust me, it's going to make sense in just a little bit. By the way, what do you think of this paint scheme? I really dig this. I really do. It's very different than my other Banes, like the Bane 3 and the Bane 4. And what I do like about this is it just has that really nice Charger kind of look to it. Charger Challenger front end like this. It also has the cockpit that's kind of sunk in like this. Kind of reminds me of a little bit like a Cylon cockpit or something. But anyway, let me show you the build. So, Proto2’s. That's nothing new. People have been running the Proto2 build on this thing since this mech came out, and it works really well. You do have to be very careful about your torsos because it's easy to strip armor off of this thing because it is so wide. I mean, look, it's just really basically begging to be shot at. So what I did differently is instead of running 14 of the Proto2’s, I stripped one of them off and added more double heat sinks and a little bit better ammo to it. So if you go down the route of going with the 14 Protos, you're going to have to strip some of this double heat sinks off and some of the ammo out. And as I recall, it's something like this. And then you can get like a half a ton of ammo additionally. So this is how you would probably run it, and it has a heat management of 1.09. So that's not incredible, but if you go with my design, where you strip one of them off, now you have a heat management of 1.22, and more importantly, you have more ammo on board. And with that additional cooling comes a little bit better ability to survive in the battlefield. The problem that the 14 Proto2’s have is you're only getting an additional 2 shots of damage, but what you're gaining is a tremendous amount of heat that builds up really fast. So by stripping one of those off, you're actually going to give yourself a little bit better heat management. You're going to have a better chance of doing more damage as the battle persists. Not to mention the fact that you're getting additional ammo, so you can have that battle that lasts a little bit longer. So if you're just doing like a brawling for event play or something, maybe go with the 14. I tried it, and then I tried it with the 13, and I actually had better matches with the 13. So that's something to consider. And I know what some of you are thinking. You're running way too much armor in the rear on your center torso. Because this thing is so wide, I go with 3. But otherwise, if this was like the Bane 3, I probably would have 3, 3, and then 4 because that thing is so sluggish. And this is not much different. The difference is I'm running this as a brawler kind of a setup. So I get in there really quick, do as much damage as I can, hopefully with other teammates around, and take advantage of those situations. Let me show you the skills tree we're working with. So meat and potatoes, once again, heat management of 1.22, firepower of 26 versus 28, and then we have a speed of 50.8. Not impressive. Now when we come down and look at the quirks, there's not a lot to talk about here. We're getting a heat management of 15%. Left torso, you're getting a +7 armor. Right torso, you're getting +10. And then left and right arm, you're getting +12. Not a lot to talk about. But what we can talk about is other things you can do to maximize your build. Consumables. I would recommend going with 2 artillery strikes and a cool shot. Sacrifice the UAV and go with the cool shot. Believe me, you're going to thank me later. Coming down to the skills tree, this is where you really shine. So everybody automatically knows, at least you should, that cooldown allows you to fire your weapons more often, but there's a trade-off. Being able to fire your weapons more often means that you're going to produce more heat, so you need to offset that, and that's what this build in the skill tree is about. So I'm just shy of the full cooldown capability here. I took 2 of these off to put as much as I possibly could into heat generation. I went with magazine capacity, so I have additional ammo. Skeletal density, armor hardening, reinforced casing, all maxed out. I went with overheat damage protection because this is going to get hot enough that you're going to overheat a few times. And when you do overheat, you want to have this protection on board that's going to prevent you from losing armor. Think of it this way. These 4 nodes here are going to give you more armor here because you're not going to be destroying your internal structure yourself. Remember, only you kill you from the inside. Kinetic burst and sprint. So you're getting an additional speed tweak here, and that's what's really going to help out on the battlefield because this thing is really slow. It's hard to keep up with your other teammates, especially if they're driving like a Charger or something on the battlefield, or like a Warhammer 2C. Those are things to consider. This thing is slow even by Atlas's standards. So cool run and heat containment because I'm always in override. I went with a seismic sensor, but only the 1 node into seismic because I was putting a lot of it into heat management. And then, as I mentioned before, I have 2 artillery strikes on board and a single cool shot. Can I sacrifice something? I would sacrifice the seismic sensor maybe to get better control of my cool shot, but it wasn't that big a factor in the deal. Having the cool shot on board really made the difference, and having a seismic sensor really helps you be able to detect if somebody's coming in behind you. That's the big deal there. How am I firing this? I actually found a way that works really well for me. What I did is I'm firing 4 on each one of the arms of these in alpha strike. So these fire 1, 2, 3, 4 all at once, and then these fire all at once 4. And then I took the 5th one on each one of the arms and added these to button 3, which are the 3 protos in the right torso. And if you actually look at this thing up close, these 3 are right here, and then this one's right here in this spot here. And on this one here, I think it's actually on the outside, it's over here. And that is actually not that far apart as far as height goes. So if these were down here and down here, I would figure another way around it. But since they're so close in height, and also here's the cockpit, which is right in line with these weapons here, which is really nice. This makes this thing a little bit more like a Jaeger mech or something as far as that ability. So kind of think of this thing in terms of like maybe a Jaeger mech assault version. And once again, just like the Jaeger mech, it has terrible hitboxes, so make sure you're protecting yourself, doing lots of twists and stuff on the battlefield, and that's going to prevent you from getting damaged really badly. But I think going and taking that 1 proto off and getting the additional double heat sinks, and more importantly more ammo, is really going to be your big benefit. It's a sacrifice of 2 damage. It's nothing practically. Oh, and by the way, I did try a match just using the AP Gauss because it's the same amount of damage, and it was interesting, but it really wasn't worth it. But with that cooldown added to this, your cooldown is reduced by as much as 0.067 from the 0.8. So it is a little bit better as far as the cooldown. But yeah, I tried the AP Gauss. I don't recommend it. It was an interesting try, just to try it, but ultimately I didn't think it was really all that worth it. Anyway, I hope you like this build, and I hope you consider giving this a shot. If you like my content, don't forget to like and subscribe for more information. At Override, we trust.
Reactor online.
I hate how dirty the windshield is on this thing.
Target spotted.
We had some guys flanked out left to our alpha. Watch out.
Target spotted.
2 Mechs that went out that way.
Artillery strike activated.
Target spotted.
Oh, that guy felt that.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Careful, things might blow us. 5 packs behind you.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
I wanted to kill that guy. There's a light mech over. Yeah, he's down here with us. Looks like a medium just
Target
dropped in the basement at Echo 5.
Target spotted.
He may not be coming out. Careful going out that way, Catapult. There's a bunch of guys on the wall sniping at Fox 4.
Target spot. Need assistance.
Critical.
We can't keep going.
Target spotted.
You were gonna cover me. Bull shark cover me.
Torso. Target destroyed.
So much for that guy, too. Oh, we just lost the guy.
Heatsink destroyed. Left torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed. AMS ammo destroyed. Autocannon destroyed. Autocannon ammo at 25%.
Catapult. Left turn, Clyde. I am slow.
Center torso critical damage. Heatsink destroyed.
Another one bites the dust. I'm pretty tore up, guys.
We're still up. We're still up 1 kill. Tore up or not.
I'm gonna go back down here.
Take out that bomb. Next one. Alright, nice. We're up
Golf is
nice.
gone.
2 kills. Nice.
Sorry if I got you. I'm going back to the basement. It's safer in there.
New target
we don't have
acquired.
Basement.
Oh, basement. Yeah, better stay out of the basement. Everybody's fighting on top.
Dropping already on that Phoenix off.
Target spotted.
I am one touch center torso.
New target acquired.
Indigo, center torso.
Foxtrot on torso as well.
He might even have an XL.
Hit him again. He's going down. Last one, guys. Last one.
Last one's outside of the circle. Or has stealth.
Oh yeah, he's on the circle.
He's probably on the wall.
We held the zone for 25%.
Did anybody get that guy who was near Echo 6 on the wall?
AFK-4.
Copy.
Halfway there.
Oh, he's just letting us cap. Wants to go out the easy way.
Target
Target
spotted.
acquired.
There he is.
Victory is within our grasp.
Wow,
Nope, he's
generate.
not a stealth.
Target spotted.
Generate.
He's gonna, I think he was gonna wait us out. Right?
Cannon ammo at
I'm actually out of ammo,
0%.
Anyway,
Target destroyed.
GG.
Warriors, you have taken the target. We are victorious
Man, this
in
thing is
battle.
lethal. Wish there was a way to shore up the center torso. Four kills, 2 KMDDs, 2 solos, 667 damage, 8 components destroyed. Wow. I didn't do too bad. Top 4 players.
Long range, so I could hang out in the back, I suppose.
In Override, we trust.
Target spotted.
Got one around the corner, C3, right at C3.
Copy.
Right above you, bull shark. Watch out there, Omega. He's up to your left. Already down.
Think about what you've learned
Target
from
spotted.
this experience, though.
They've got some good snipers.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Who's that guy?
Artillery strike. Target. Heat level critical. Target
Enemy
destroyed.
forces
Override
at
shut down.
75%.
Artillery strike online.
Above you.
Artillery strike activated. Warning, incoming missile.
We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
There's one way off.
New target acquired. Artillery strike. Warning, incoming.
Back up, look to your right.
Warning, incoming missile. Heat level critical. Right torso critical damage. Center torso critical damage. Artillery strike activated.
had a good match.
Run, Forrest, run!
Oh, he's got to shut down.
Response! This is Clan Command. Respond!
What a way to go out. Jesus.